because everybody's a guest at my table, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me at my table. I am your host, Kelsey. At the start of every video, I like to read a quote brought to you by Yogi Tea. It's not sponsored, I just feel like everybody needs a little inspiration in their lives. The quote is, "Let your energy be used to build, not destroy." This is probably the best quote I've ever gotten from them because I can't agree more. The reason why I love to host dinner parties is to build community and to build morale. I feel like that's lost in today's world and we need to get back to those times. For those of you wondering, this is the Kava Stress Relief Tea. Super good. Okay, let's go over the details of today's video and all the ingredients that you will need. You will quickly learn that I am really into collecting vintage Pyrex. This pattern here is called Daisy. It was released in 1968 to 1973. I also have little Daisy over here. The Daisy pattern also comes in a lid. It's either opal or clear. The opal lids are not actual opal. They're just white and clear. Self-explanatory. They're clear. I don't have any of the lids with me in this video, but I'm sure you'll see them in another video. Anyways, you will need 4 cups of flour, 2 egg whites, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 3/4 cups of hot water, 1 tablespoon of shortening, 1 package of active dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and an additional 1/4 cup of water, also warm. We won't be needing this until later in the video. I just wanted to go over the details of it. This here is called a Pyrex bake around. It breaks, break your bread. It breaks, again, break. It bakes loaves of bread for you. I think it's really neat. It was released in 1970s. I found this at a thrift store for only $4 and it was still in the box. I mean, you can't beat that. And it came with the original poster too. Make the best bread around, bake around. Or make the best bread around with bake around. Super cute. It shows you what the bread's gonna look like there. And it has a bunch of recipes down here. That was satisfying. Okay, before we head to the mixer, let's make sure our dry yeast is active. So you'll put the 1 packet of dry yeast in a bowl, along with the sugar, and the 1/4 cup of hot water, warm water rather, sorry. And that's it. We let it sit for 10 minutes, see if it bubbles. If it bubbles, we are good to go. So here you have it. These are the ingredients for the Pyrex bake around, not break. All right, I will see you at the mixer. Here's what the yeast will look like if it's active, really bubbly there. I wish you could smell it because it smells so good. Into the mixer, we'll do our water, salt, the shortening, and we'll start with 1 cup of flour. There we are. Make sure you have your bread hook on here. We'll give this a little mix. have to scrape the edges down occasionally. We're trying to make this mixture smooth. There we are. Back to mixing. One more scrape down and I think we should be good. Just want to make sure it's all incorporated before we move on to the yeast. Looking pretty good. So end up with this really smooth consistency here. Next we will add in the yeast. Making sure to get all of it in there. Here's a closer view of that daisy pattern. This one's super cute. And then we'll also need the egg whites. We'll give that a mix. From here we'll be adding a little bit of the flour at a time. We might not even need all of the flour. Last time I made this recipe, I only needed 3 of the 4 cups. So we'll start gradual and work our way up from there. needs a little scrapey scrapes. And we'll ride the merry-go-round again. Definitely need to make sure all this flour gets in there. It's like, not us! Anyone but us. Whoop. Some escaped anyways. Instead of risk it for the biscuit, we're gonna mix it for the biscuit, or in this case, the French loaf. The dough is slowly starting to form. So with each increase of the flour, we'll also increase the speed of the mixer. The dough is definitely starting to form more at this point. Oh yeah, I think we're almost there. Bread's like a fun science. It's cool to see it transform. All right, Transformers, roll out. Transformers are hard at work here. Good job, Bumblebee. What you're looking for is basically until the dough's not too sticky and not too wet. Turning over the bottom to the top because a lot of that didn't get mixed in yet. My dogs are playing. Yep, you can definitely see them there. Goofy little pugs, aren't they? All right, we'll mix that again and see how well the dough forms from here. Sorry, they bumped the camera. The angle's gonna be a little bit different from here. Guys, go play. Go play. Go. Go. Come on. Go play. Crazy little puggers. Crazy little thing called pug. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I think just a little more. It's still a little tacky. And then we'll be good to go from there. One more, getting the bottom to the top, and then it's looking really good. I'm excited. I love a good bread. Let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite bread is. That consistency is much better. You'll pretty much know it's ready when it slides off the hook. like I'm doing here. Awesome. I will remove the mixer, get my next steps ready, and I will see you there. I saved the reserves from the flour here that we needed for the bread, because we'll need some for our surface area here, as you can see. We got our Pillsbury Bro Boy here. Joshua Weissman always names his, so we got Bro Boy. Man, it should be Beast Boy. I'm renaming him to Beast Boy. We're going to be kneading the dough. This part is a little tedious, but it's necessary for the dough to rise. We will be kneading this for about 10 to 15 minutes here. You can add more flour to your surface area as you need, or spread it out. You don't want to use too much there. Who's your favorite Teen Titans character? I like Starfire, even though I just named this Beast Boy. This part's honestly fun. Make sure you're stretching and pulling. Reforming. Same thing. Stretching and pulling. It's like an arm workout that nobody asked for. But I did. Gotta be strong like Beast Boy. He's so silly. Hi, Nibbler. Oh, he came to say hi, but he's the shy pug. He's the shy pug. Potato is the spunky and sassy pug. And Artie's a little bit of a bit of mix of both. We call her Artie for short, but her name's Artemis. And I do have a YouTube channel for them. It's just called Our Pug Life. So if you want to see more of my pugs other than just in the background of my videos, please subscribe to that channel. Let me know how many dogs you have, what their names are, and what their breeds. I'm definitely a dog person. I really wish they had smell-o-vision because this bread smells amazing. I'm gonna knead this here for another 10 minutes, and then I will see you with our next steps. Have fun kneading. Here's what you'll be needing for the next steps of the process. Here's how the lovely Beast Boy turned out. So beautiful. We need a medium-sized bowl here that's lightly greased. I have another Pyrex pattern to share. This one here is called Garden Medley. It is a 1970s promotional piece. So it's a little bit more on the rare side than some of the other Pyrex you'll see on my channel. We need a damp cloth. I went with the pug theme since you saw them earlier and I talked about them. I have a little baster here for the butter. I just use the baster to lightly grease the bowl here. My butter dish is Butterfly Gold. This one was released in 1972 to 1978. This is probably the most common pattern you'll see on my channel here. All right, we will put Mr. Beast Boy in the bowl here. You'll want to lightly grease the top. Like so. And then we'll be taking our damp cloth and putting it over the top of the bowl here. And then we're going to let this rest for 1.5 to 2 hours. So you'll want it to double in size before we proceed to the next steps. I like to put it in the oven just because it's a smaller space in there, and you know, it's probably a little warmer in there than it is out here. Say bye to Mr. Beast Boy, and we will see you in 1.5 hours. It's been 1.5 hours. Let's check on Beast Boy here. Wow. Ain't she a beaut? Or he, rather, because it is Beast Boy. Alright. It's gonna feel light and fluffy. So good. So what you want to do is punch this down. We're punching out all the air bubbles here. And garlic and herbs are totally optional. If you don't want to do herbs or garlic in your bread, you can definitely skip ahead, but I highly recommend it. I have 2 tablespoons of pre-minced garlic. I use pre-minced because it has a little bit of moisture and adds it back to the bread. 1 teaspoon of basil. 1 teaspoon of dill. 1 teaspoon of oregano. And 1/4 teaspoon of rosemary. We'll flatten Mr. Beast Boy out here. I like to start with the garlic and then do the herbs. Fold it over and roll it out. Looks like my battery died there. I caught it just in time. I just finished kneading in the herbs, or the garlic rather. Now we'll do the herbs. Smelling this bread all day is really making me hungry. Same idea. We'll fold and roll. It is kind of tricky to get all the herbs out, so I keep opening it up in the middle and seeing how well it's spreading there. Ooh! My kitchen island's on a roll. See all that herby goodness? I mean, how could you not? So I ripped open the middle here. We're gonna flip it out. That way we can spread these herbs a little better. There we go. Now we're cooking, or baking rather. You can see all the herbs coming together with the dough there. Super good. From here, we're gonna flatten it into a rectangle shape. And what you want to do with the edge of your hand here, basically cut it into thirds, but you're not really cutting it. Just a little indent there on both sides, like so. Then we'll take this first side here, fold it into the middle. Same with the second side here. I'm gonna pinch the edges together. Making sure you get a tight seal there. Like so. And like so. Then we'll take the Pyrex bake around here. I did this off camera, but I greased it with butter and sesame seeds there. You can use any type of seed or even cornmeal, whatever your heart desires. And any seeds that fell, I just rolled it back into the dough here. We'll do our best to put this in the middle. It is kind of tricky though, because the dough is sticky. It's a no-go on the first attempt. No worries, the show must go on. I'm just gonna roll it out a little thinner here. Repinch the edges. That should do better. You want it as close to the center as the bake around as you can get it. Punch in the sides there. Perfect. And totally optional, but you can butter the edges of the bread as well. We'll put it in the little trivet here so it doesn't roll away. We'll take that damp towel again, drape it over both edges, and it's going to rise for another hour and a half or until it's just about doubled in size. I'll come back and show you what that'll look like. It's been another hour and a half. Let's take a look at Mr. Beast Boy. I don't know why I keep saying Mr. Beast Boy. I'm mixing up Mr. Beast and Beast Boy. The dough's name is Beast Boy. It's settled. Let me pop it out of this trivet here so you can see. Whoa. Scary thunder. The dogs jumped. It was hilarious. So this is what you're looking for here. Oh my goodness. My mouth is already watering. This will go in a oven at 425 for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, you drop the heat to 350 and then it'll bake for another 35 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like coming out of the oven. Here's Beast Boy fresh out of the oven. Now it should just slide right out. Like so. Look at all those herbs, oh my goodness. I'm gonna cut it open in the middle so you can see what it looks like. Whew, Beast Boy is hot. He would love if Raven thought so. Hopefully you can see that steam. So good. I'm gonna let this rest and then we will come back with the taste test and our final thoughts. Here's a slice of Beast Boy here. Let's give it a taste. This is so good. If you don't have one of these Pyrex bake-arounds, I highly recommend finding them. I see them on Facebook Marketplace all the time. But the crust is really crunchy, whereas the center is really soft. These breads are amazing. I could eat it all day. It's my happy dance. If you thought this recipe was delicious, please give it a like. And if you would like me to host your dinner party again, please subscribe to my channel. And that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.